welcome to Blue Jays Today, where we always have something to say about the Toronto Blue Jays. I am your host, Adam Peddle.
And I am your host, Nicholas Playlock. And welcome in, everyone, to the third, I was about to say annual, but they are weekly, the third weekly installment of the Wine Unwind, where you watch the boys unwind with the wine. Yes. Before we get into answering some of your questions, we got a caller today as well, which is super cool. I just want to throw to you guys to Monkey Knife Fight. Today Jays is our code. If you want to win a Blue Jays jersey, then use it. Make your first deposit, make a bet, and you will be entered. Currently, I think we have 8 people.
Nice.
So again, the odds still very, very good.
Yeah.
And also, if you could like, subscribe, that would help us out a lot so we can get drunk on weeknights regularly and don't need to go into work the next day, as I will do tomorrow.
Isn't that oh man, I'm so sorry about that.
Yes.
Isn't that everybody's dream? Make the dreams happen, boys.
Yeah.
Right here.
For sure. We would so appreciate it.
Oh, and also before we get into our caller, I just wanted to shout out one new Patreon that we didn't do last time, but I wanted to shout him out now. Neil, welcome to the community. Thank you for becoming a Patreon.
Welcome, Neil. You want to hop on and do what we're about to do? Hit us up, my friend, or we will hit you up.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, how about we welcome in our caller, Steve. He has been a Patreon for a little bit. He's been a massive supporter of the show, and we are so happy to have him on. Steve, dude, what's up?
Hey, boys, what's going on?
Not much, man. Of course, just the wine unwind. You know, we're
love it.
getting ready. Do you have a drink, by the way, Steve?
I do. So I am doing the Russian Moscow Mule, and I've had a couple of those. I'm a little bit deep on them.
Oh,
yes.
well, we're giving the Irish. We're doing the Irish drink right now. Oh, fuck me, I'm so bad.
No, that's pretty good.
What is I'm not as familiar. What is in a Moscow Mule? What does that entail?
So it's like a vodka, ginger beer kind of concoction.
Interesting.
Okay.
I'd be so wait, ginger beer. That's not beer. I'm so ignorant. It's vodka with beer.
No, it's like a ginger kind of. I'm not 100% sure. I just drink them. That's it.
Oh,
hey, buddy, that's the right answer, dude.
That's
That is
the
the
way.
right answer. They're tasty and they get me where I need to go. So I'm so happy that you're drinking, buddy. And you're calling in because you've been a Patreon for a little bit and you got a question for us, I hope.
I absolutely do. But first I want to give you guys a quick tire pump. I mean, I'm more of a recent fan of the show. I'd say late February. But, once I stumbled upon the podcast, I just cookie monstered that shit. I couldn't get enough. I'm happy to be a Patreon member. I want more of your stuff. I mean, I'm always refreshing. I'm looking for new content from you guys and just loving everything I get. It's so approachable, so fan-minded. And, not to mention, when you shouted me out the other day on the Red Sox podcast, I almost lost control of my vehicle and.
Oh, hang on to your vehicle. I would not want you to crash.
Yeah, I feel super bad if my shout out resulted in your death.
Yeah, I would not. We don't want to kill you.
But Steve, that is honestly so lovely to hear, man. And you're in Alberta, right?
That's right. Yeah, I'm in Alberta. Just in the Canadian Rockies there, Canmore, outside of Banff.
Well, that makes us feel really cool that we're reaching people out there, and like obviously the Blue Jays community is large. It's Canada wide, and that's something that we want to build is something Canada wide. So also too, I mean, you're on the show. We got people here. What do you do, dude? What do you do for a living?
So I'm a regional sales manager for Pomeroy Lodging. I look after some resorts here in the Rockies, but in Alaska, Kelowna, a couple other spots too. So it's a pretty sweet gig.
That sounds like a pretty sweet gig,
man.
buddy. We want to go. We've been talking. We want to get the fuck out of the city. So maybe we gotta, can you imagine a trip to Alberta and a nice resort in the mountains?
Nordic spa waiting for you.
Nordic spa, bro.
Fuck me up, dude.
Man, I've been thinking about especially this winter, which we never got a chance to do, but outdoor hot tubbing and seeing the steam rise, and I'm oh my gosh, really relax.
I'm on my 8th Russian whatever.
Yeah, Russian
Moscow thing.
Oh man, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. So, what is your question for us, Steven? Let's talk about it a little bit.
So my question for you boys, outside of Big Nate and Captain Kirk, because they're obvious locks to join the team at some point this year, who from the Jays top 30 is going to be the next guy in the major leagues and why?
I got my answer.
I got my answer too. It might even be the same
person. I'm just gonna take a sip of this green wine. 1 second.
Yeah. Take a sip of the green wine. Okay, you want to say it at the same time in case it is the same one?
Yes.
Let me just make sure that I'm deciding on this. Okay.
I think I got it.
Yeah. Are you ready?
3, 2, 1.
Alek Manoah.
Okay.
I was flip-flopping.
Yeah. The only reason why I say SWR is because literally just because his ETA on MLB is supposed to be this year. And Alek Manoah, I think he will get a chance this year. If he continues pitching the way he's been pitching this spring, he's going to get called up mid-season for bullpen opportunity.
Yeah. I think, Steve, basically our answer is one of our top pitching prospects.
Yeah.
It feels like, especially now with Nate Pearson injury, we saw Thomas Hatch leave the other day with some injuries in that area, and these guys doing so hot in spring training, it feels inevitable that we're gonna see these guys pitch in the major leagues at some point this season.
Yeah. What do you think, Steve? What do you think about Alek Manoah?
Those were my two answers as well, and I've been kind of 1 foot on each side of the fence. I'm about to split down the middle. Before, going into spring, I would have said SWR. But then, seeing what Manoah has done in the spring against the Yankees, and those are no joke lineups. I mean, 7 Ks in a row too. I know they didn't have Judge.
Ridiculous.
But he's not a teenager too. He's 23. So he was a top 5, big college pitcher. So I could see him, snaking his way in. But I'm praying for Nate Pearson, quick recovery from the groin issue, and let's get him in the rotation.
Man, you know what I keep thinking about Nate Pearson? And a few people have reminded me of this online, is they're like, I really hope this isn't Aaron Sanchez 2.0. Not to put any negative feelings out there, but we got to protect this guy way better. Aaron Sanchez was unfortunate with the finger issue, with the blister, but man, I want to see a full Nate, and it's unfortunate. So hopefully sometime, like we said last podcast, and at least by May.
Yeah, well, something's going on with his groin, man. So he's got to get his dick in order and make sure that that's all taken care of.
Can you imagine he split his dick? That's literally what would that even medical term? We
don't want to post that shit on the internet, Adam. No more.
Ouchie.
Yeah.
Hey, can we talk a little bit about that draft last night? I mean,
I would love to, man. Yes. I would love to. So, remind me exactly what your team name is, and I will pull it up.
It's a sore spot here, and I maybe this is a contest possibility here, but I'm Eggs Odorizzi, which is so lame. I was gonna go with something cheesy like Honey Nut Ichiro's, or filthy like Doug Fister and the Pujols. But, maybe you want to throw a contest out on your Instagram, rename my team. I'm a man of the people. I will appeal to
actually
respect the decision.
You know what, Steve? I think we're absolutely going to do that, because I just got an idea. We have so many good names right now, because we got a couple different leagues with some of you guys in them, and I've seen some great names pop up, like Lourdes of the Rings. I really like that one. Bichette's Creek. I really like that one too. That one's good. We got a bunch in some of our other ones as well. So let me open up Eggs Odorizzi here.
Just give everyone who's listening an insight. This is our fantasy league that we've been promoting on our Instagram. We've asked you guys to come on. So we got about 40 people in this.
Okay, so let's play a little game, Adam.
Okay.
Let's read off his lineup, and everyone that you like, you got to take a sip.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right. So at catcher, it looks like he's got JT Realmuto. Gotta like that one. I'll do my drinks after because I'm reading. At first baseman, he's got Rizzo. He's got Moustakas at second. Arenado at third.
Yeah.
I think Arenado's worth a drink for sure. You got to drink for this one. Bo Bichette at shortstop.
Got to drink. I'm going to take a shot.
Yes, Steve. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's go. Mike Trout at outfield. I mean, that's an obvious strength for sure. He's got Grisham at outfield as well.
I'll take a half drink because I like Grisham's
We'll
upside.
take a full drink because I know that you also like Mancini, and he's got him too. Oh, this is nice, bro. I didn't even realize that you had this. You got Devers and Chapman
Holy shit.
in the utility. And he's got Nelson Cruz and Josh Donaldson and Aaron Hicks. So take one big sip right there.
Can I explain myself too? I mean,
Explain
Please,
yourself,
please.
dude.
definitely went bat heavy, and it's because of the head-to-head format. I mean, like, you can band-aid some pitching stats together throughout the week, but like you got to take the best player available when you're, when it's your turn. And like, now I'm open for business. So you boys want to trade? I have some big stats, and I'm ready to wheel and deal.
Well, it's very clear, dude, because and I love your entire bench there because you got Ha-Seong Kim as well, who's got upside, and Aaron Hicks, who I made as a must draft.
Yeah.
Donaldson, we love. Nelson Cruz might be one of my favorite players in all of baseball. So yeah, your bats are incredible, dude. They're actually just incredible.
That's actually a great strategy now I'm thinking about it, because like with pitchers, like you got the strikeouts and some relief pitchers got the saves, but like it's mainly just ERA. But with batters, like you got to put up runs, RBIs, home runs. Like there's a lot of categories that result in a lot of surplus of people. So good on you for thinking about that, Steve.
Yeah, seriously,
that's a big brain move.
That is a big brain move.
Like, I gotta say, drafting behind you guys, I should have known you're gonna have a bad time. I mean, you guys are number 3. I was sitting here thinking I'm gonna get Soto or Acuna, and I ended up with Mike Trout. And imagine being disappointed with getting the best player of the last decade.
Right?
Yeah. He's
honestly still really good.
No, I mean, and he's been slipping a little bit this year, which is just it's I feel like it's some of the upside that some of the younger guys have. Like there's a lot of them this year, it feels. But I mean, you can never go wrong with Mike Trout. But let's see if you went wrong with your pitching, Steve, because clearly something had to give here. So you got Aaron Nola, who we love. We love Aaron Nola here. You got Greinke at the number 2, and Greinke for me, I don't like him as much in a points league, but in a categories league, I do, because Greinke's ERA is just always super solid.
Yeah.
You got Luzardo and Presley at the relief pitching. I kind of like that.
Yeah, you'll be excited.
Little upside shit going on there.
You got Kimbrel. You got Hicks. Love Hicks.
I love Hicks.
I always fuck this guy's name up. Melanson. Like Yarbrough.
Yeah.
You got Urquidy and Neris as well. I feel like you got a lot of relief pitchers actually. So I think
saves,
Share the save category. Definitely share the
like
saves, and then you can pick up some probable starters along the way.
Big brain.
Yeah,
that
for
is
real. This
big
guy's got a
brain moves.
massive IQ. Clearly, what's your IQ, Steve?
I haven't done a test recently, but also I gotta give you guys a hat tip because I was listening to your fantasy podcasts, and obviously you see both Hicks are there, Yarbrough's there.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck, man.
Yeah,
we already knew it was going to happen, that people were going to be sniping us left, right, and center. So, well, honestly, dude, I really like your team. I like your chances a lot, and I love your name. But we'll see what the fans think about your name on Instagram and on Twitter, and we'll let you know if that's the best name for you.
It makes me hungry. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's
All right,
yeah,
so
man.
hey, boys, I'll take off now. But hey, I just want to thank you again. I'll keep contributing. You guys keep pumping out the gold, and I'll say it so you don't have to. Fuck the 9 to 5. Blue Jays today, all day, every day. And I'm out of here, boys. Thank you for having me.
Let's go.
Let's go, Steve.
Let's go, Steve.
Let's go. Yeah, let's hear it for Steve.
Let's hear it for Steve, everybody.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Steve. See ya.
Gotcha. Later.
Cheers.
What a fucking gem, man.
Steve.
What a fucking gem. Yeah.
Steve is so nice.
And I got to take a massive drink because that was a great team that dude just built up there.
And that's big brain thinking, that's thinking not just only like getting the best player. That's thinking what's the best for winning the actual matchups in the categories.
Also, folks, take a look at this.
What are we doing? Yes. It's green.
I wasn't sure if they could see it from back there.
Oh,
But we are drinking the green beverages for St. Patrick's Day. We got on the shirts right now.
Yes.
The whole feeling is green in this room.
Oh, yes.
The LEDs.
It's a little late to the party, we know,
late.
but like Steve was saying, 9 to 5s are happening. Sometimes you can't make it happen.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
They are fucking me right over. So
They're hurting.
They're hurting. But it is people like that, honestly, that make this super worthwhile for us. So, Steve, if you're still watching this, man, thank you so much. And for all of you out there who are supporting us continuously, thank you. Okay. Time to get a little drunky.
Playing. Oh yeah, it's that. Dude, my wine is like about a quarter done now.
Steam was too good, bro. Steam was too good, dog.
All right, so everyone, for those who are new, we have the magical wine unwind box. I just named it there, the wine unwind box.
Okay.
The wine unwind box.
Sure.
You want to pick out of it?
I think you went first last time. Right?
Yeah. So you go ahead.
So I will go first here, and we'll get a question going. This is sent in by you guys, and also a lot of me and team.
Yeah, a lot of little things. What do we got? All
right, what do we have right here? This comes in from a viewer. So Josh Winnett 15, shout out, is asking us, what's your second favorite team? What's your second favorite team?
I actually answered this one today. The San Diego Padres.
That's
my second favorite team.
Yeah,
Number one, because I'm able to like them because they're on the other side of like the league and the world, or the continent. But also their makeup and their whole story of rebuild is lovely. I love rebuild stories, and obviously it reminds me of the Jays with our rebuild story. So got to give it to the Padres. So they're mine.
Okay, so I am assuming that we're talking baseball right now because
yes, sir.
My instinctual reaction was Green Bay Packers.
You're not wrong, but yeah.
but if we are talking baseball, then I think my second favorite team. Who is my second favorite team? If I'm going based on like a team makeup and somebody like a bandwagon that I feel like I have hopped on, then I would say the Chicago White Sox.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of them. I seem to draft all of their players in fantasy all the time. I think that they're super talented. Feels like they have a great mixture in there, and their pitching is coming together this year for sure. MVP Abreu, Tim Anderson, one of the best leadoff guys in the league. Two extremely young studs.
They got Lance Lynn this year. Yeah, Robert
and Jimenez. And ridiculous sluggers. Really good team makeup.
Really good.
If I wasn't a Blue Jays fan, I feel like I'd probably hop on their bandwagon.
That's true. But you are, because you are Canadian.
Yeah.
You cannot go out. Whenever, no offense for those Canadians who also like other teams, I get it. Maybe your family is associated with them. But if you're looking for a team and you just go, I'm going to pick this team outside, but it's like, what about the Blue Jays? This is blood here, guys. This is blood.
It's different in MLB, bro, because we do have a Canadian team that is that, right? It's like for the NFL, like it is clearly all American. So you got to base that on like players that you like, cities that you enjoy.
Yeah,
so
like you're Green Bay, I'm Arizona. You know what I mean? It's like, we're not from there, but yeah, exactly. I mean, a lot of people could argue Bills Mafia, it's the closest city, but that is in America.
Yeah, and Bills sucked for like a decade, so I'm not hopping on there.
I could have hopped on, but I don't know. There was something about Arizona. Maybe it was, I did hop on to my story with football. For those who don't know, is I was trying to find a team. I was new to football.
You were a free agent.
I was a free agent. I was new to football. It was like my second year watching, and all my friends had a team but me. So I was like, all right, I'm going to try out some teams. So my first team that I tried out was the Houston Texans. And this was before they traded for Johnson and traded away D-Hop. So they had D-Hop, they had Deshaun. I was like, you know what? This is an exciting franchise. Young, exciting. They made the playoffs with like just those two, like with JJ, D-Hop, and then Deshaun. That was the core. And then there was like nothing else.
Yeah.
So you had Fuller, but that was it. And I was like, this is exciting. If they just make a couple good draft picks, a couple good trades, we're good. Little did I know, they had traded away all their draft picks.
Yeah.
And then the following season, off season, traded away their star player and then got an old piece of crap Johnson's not a piece of crap. He was all right. But, like, still, you traded away your star, and I'm just like, okay, you cannot follow. I cannot follow this management.
Dude, the Houston Texans are like a house that looks really nice on the outside, and then the second that you stepped into it, it's like there's cockroaches, the floorboards are all fucked up, there's a hole in the ceiling, there's like an entire circle, a cult of dead bodies. Like, it's like, what is going on here? And now they're at that point where it's like the inside is also on the outside. That is just
they're tearing it down.
It's like they're like literally. Well, they should be tearing it down. But it's like they're not. They're clinging on. They're holding on. They're dear life. They're like, please no, we're still good.
You should have I think if JJ Watt leaving didn't make you realize that your team is a failure, then you are so fucking dumb.
I think they have to know, bro. And Deshaun wants out of there. I think that will be it. You know, it's like
once Deshaun leaves, it's scrap central.
It's scrap central, baby. But yeah, man. Yeah. Those are our second favorite teams.
Yeah.
Give us another one. Get us another one.
Las Vegas. That's what that harmony reminded me of.
Yeah, no, that was what that was, I think.
Nice. Good work. This one's from you. Mm-hmm. It says, how important are expected numbers when evaluating a player? Analytical. Go ahead. I asked you.
I've been struggling with this one a little bit because as a podcaster and as I would claim myself to be at this point a baseball analyst, whatever that means.
Whatever that means.
Yeah. It's a really interesting question because it's one of those things where, well, if somebody has had expected numbers, you know, below their career or above their career for, you know, several years now, and the career numbers never seem to catch up or do anything, then I feel like I have to trust the career numbers over the expected numbers in that point. But it's also a mathematical equation.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, but then again, it's also a really new mathematical equation.
Right.
So is the mathematical equation 100% accurate? It's only been around for, not that long.
Yeah.
Could we be wrong about this? These are interesting questions.
Oh, it's good. You know? It's a good thing you bring it up because it's like seven seasons now. We're going on our 7 seasons of like StatCast expected numbers. Mm-hmm. And the only thing, I know George Springer's expected numbers have always been a little bit lower. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So what I always default to, and I think it's the Coors Field effect, is when you look at the expected numbers of players who are Rockies, they are all consistent. Everyone who's played for the Rockies, their expected numbers are way lower than their actual numbers. Every single one of them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Prove me wrong, but that is what I always default to. But usually I feel like the expected numbers were really good to judge last year, whereas like in a full season, like it doesn't really. It's like, okay, he should have done worse or he should have done better, but he didn't. So it's like, what do you make of it? For me, I really used it as a last year analyzing. You know what I mean?
I think for me, I will continue to look at them, but I like looking at younger players with them, players that haven't had 4 years, 5 years in the league.
Short sample sizes.
Yeah, like shorter sample sizes where, okay, I mean, Alex Verdugo right now is kicking ass, but we still haven't seen, maybe a full season this guy, and the expected numbers say that he probably shouldn't be doing as well as he is doing. I'm slightly cautious right now. Something to note, still think the potential is very high.
Yeah. And I think you got to look at other StatCast stats. Like you got to look at how are they approaching the plate? Like, are they making as much contact with the ball? Are they whiffing a lot? Mm-hmm. Look at other kind of peripherals. Like, is their launch angle really low? Are they hitting the ball hard? Because if you hit the ball hard and in certain areas, like you're expected to get more hits, but maybe the defender has just been getting way better as the years go on, and they're just making those plays now. Yeah, who knows? It's all a fucking math equation that I have never understood. but it is
exactly, you know, and it's like, and I think expected numbers are super duper interesting, like their premise.
Yes.
But I am skeptical of the fact that they've been around for 7 years and we've been doing this podcast for a while now. And it's like, okay, like how much weight, like, is this mathematical equation 1000% correct?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. That'd be pretty hard to find out.
See, another kind of stat that I like, and again, it's kind of the same idea because they have to do mathematical equations to find out this one, but it's BABIP, you know, because when you bat a ball and play, like, what is the average of that? Because, you know, guys could strike out a lot, you know, but that's the only thing is, like, no stat is the definite answer unless it's the result.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There is all these stats are all surrounding the actual result and like what could have happened, what should have happened, woulda, coulda, blah, 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 blah. But it's what is actually happening on the field, the eye test. I'm an old school guy.
Well,
that is what I want.
I agree, you know, and I remember, I think I brought this up in a previous podcast where I used this analogy where it was like, you know, nobody ever would have, like, the expected numbers on Tom Brady to win 7 Super Bowls would have been nothing, you know.
If there was
if there ever was a stat for that would have been nothing.
I don't even know how you find out that math.
No, I mean, like, there isn't even that number because it doesn't. Like, it's like no one would take the time to do that because it's not going to happen, right? You know, or to throw 40 Super Bowls when he's 42 years old, or 40 touchdowns, whatever. The point is, though, is like, no one's going to be looking at his expected numbers or saying, well, I never expected him to do that after his career is over. They're going to be saying, well, he won 7 Super Bowls.
Exactly.
You know,
they're looking at the results, man. They're looking at what you've actually done. So.
You know, it's like, and this guy, well, he was expected to hit 270, but his entire career hit 300.
Yeah.
So he hit 300.
Yeah.
Period.
So,
you know?
For me, I think the only thing that really, and again, I'll bring it up again, is Coors Field effect. The only thing that really I look at the expected numbers is because Coors Field is in higher altitude, I mean, and the air is thinner, the ball travels farther just because of the literal geography.
Yeah,
so that's the only
science.
thing. That's science right there, you know? Like, that's actually straight up, like, fact. Like, the ball does travel farther.
Yeah.
You do get lower expected numbers because the ball should not be doing what it's doing in Coors Field.
Right.
So that's the only thing. And yeah, that's another thing. It's like, how are they weighing this? Which ballpark are they basing this off of? An average ballpark? Like, who knows?
Yeah, do they have expected numbers for every single ballpark?
Exactly. I don't know.
This is the shit that I'm not sure about.
Exactly.
You know? It's like,
Exactly.
Because I remember when we first started this, I was like, oh, expected numbers, like, this is legit. You know, this is exact science. But the deeper that you delve into this, I'm like, well, I mean, like, in the end, like, you know, he actually did it, bro. So it's like,
like, what do you?
But
how do you account for that?
Yeah,
how do you account for that?
Anyways, yeah. That's
Also,
what
I just got an update about Carrasco. So sorry, Steve, but Carrasco is going down with a hamstring, a torn hamstring injury, 6 to 8 weeks. So
damn it. Yeah, that was my one thing about Carrasco this year was more injury concerns. I honestly, that sucks, dude, because I want the best for this guy. I feel like this guy has been, like, fighting an uphill battle at least for the past couple of years. And he's so talented when he's on the field.
He deserves that, you know, he deserves full playing time.
Yeah. And it's just so shit when you watch players' careers, like, get riddled with injuries like this.
Especially, like, injuries like, you know, literally cancer. Like, you can't even fucking prevent that.
Cancer,
you know?
you can't, it's like indiscriminate, bro. It's
exactly.
Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I can catch cancer.
Anyone,
tomorrow.
exactly. So, like, that plus injury, it's like, that's
like, well,
just
fuck me.
Fucking
For real. Well, best of luck to you, Carlos Carrasco. I wish you the speediest of recoveries. Let's see what else we got in the box. I'm not silly enough yet. Let's take a silly sip. Let's take a silly sip.
A silly sip. A silly sip.
A silly sip.
This is what a silly sip looks like.
Yo, we should have a segment where it's like a timer goes off and it's like silly sip, and then it's like music plays and we just gotta like sip as the music plays.
This is why we need a literal studio.
Yeah,
because we'd have speakers like,
like the lights would change.
Boom, boom. It's like, yeah, we have a producer in the corner like, all right, everybody, it's time for the silly sip. Oh, thanks, Pat.
Yeah. Just sipping away.
Like, oh shit. We just break it down for like 30 seconds.
Oh, that's a silly chug, bro.
Oh god. for 30 seconds.
Yeah. Jesus.
Oh my god.
All right. So this one does come in from Patrick Ansel. He is
Hey, producer Pat.
producer Pat, one of the main men on the team. He asks, and this is okay. Actually, I'm going to preface this. In this box, there are what I like to call fight questions.
Oh, is this a fight question?
And this is a fight question. So that's where there's fighting involved.
All right, I'm ready.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna lose if you do that, bro.
no.
So you two, meaning us.
Okay, we fight. Versus someone.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're on a team versus Rowdy Tellez. Who wins in a fight? Damn, dog.
We're fucking losing, dude.
I don't know, man. I think we can take them.
Well, we'd have to have a strategy. I'm just picturing pure like meat. You know, like like his meat is bigger than our meat.
He is 1-on-1 bigger than us for sure. But let's do the weight right now. Like you're what? Like 170? I'm like 150. So that's like 320 pounds of weight.
Okay, so what about this? What about if like, you know, one of us, I'll take the bottom, I'll take out his legs, and then you start wailing on him, you know?
Yeah, like I think, our strategy too, I feel like Rowdy is going to be like, we got to get on opposite sides, dog. Like if Rowdy is this box,
he's got to be split.
Like I got to be over here and like you got to be over here. So he can't be like one-on-one with us.
But
you know?
we can't do what they do in like all those classic fight movies where it's like one of us attacks and he just defeats us and another one attacks.
No, it's got to be like
at the same
we're both
time.
going. You know?
Exactly.
We're either both like chilling, or we're both like fucking him up.
Yeah, well, we got to get him on the ground. We got to get him on the ground. So I think, one of us goes for the legs while the other one distracts him in the face. You know, it's like to protect the face. He's like, oh no, but my legs. And, you know, and then we get him down. Then we once we have him on the ground, bro, fucking pin him with his shoulders on the ground on our knees and boom, 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 boom. Yeah, one gets his dick, one gets his head. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, like good night, Rowdy.
Yeah, no rules here. We're getting rowdy. Not saying we actually want to punch Rowdy in the dick. No. But like, yeah,
I don't want to get anywhere close to that thing. I feel like that organ is massive.
Oh God. Yeah.
I don't know. We're not talking anymore about Rowdy Tellez's junk, but I'm sure it's sizable, bro. I'm sure it's big.
I'm picturing it. It's gotta go away. It's gotta go away.
Drink it away. Silly sip.
Oh, here we go, silly sip. Oh. I gotta get more silly sips.
Nice, yeah, get some more silly sips. I also do think that against Rowdy, it would really depend on the scenario, you know? Like where we meet him, like are we prepared for this? Like if he just approached us on the street and was like, let's fight, and I'm like, what?
Yeah. Like if we're actually preparing for a like battle, then I think that we can do a strategy. But yeah, if he just starts fucking going on us and we're like, oh, I'd be panicking. Like, what do I do?
Yeah. No, I'd have no idea how to handle that. So
I haven't gotten a fight.
Let us know, guys. What do you think? Us two versus Rowdy.
Who wins?
What's the over under on that one? What are the odds?
What would even be the? I guess over under
have to be
0.5 wins. You know, 0.5.
Like the odds. You know, it's like, are we the favorites or like are we the underdogs?
Are we the favorites? Or are we? Yeah.
I don't know. I do think it's pretty close because if we're 320 pounds of weight, I think we can take him. I do think that we can take him because I think that he's like 250 pounds of weight. So we got like 70 pounds extra there to go after him.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. No, we can do it. I think we can. I think
collectively we could make it happen.
I think we're the favorites.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Give me another one.
All right. So it comes from you. We've got, what is the coolest thing about being a podcaster? Is that you?
Is this me?
It's blank.
I guess this is me.
What's the coolest thing about being a podcast? Well, it can't be you. It's got to be someone. Yeah.
Well, whatever.
Well, whoever said it.
If it is somebody, I apologize for not writing your name. Coolest thing about being a podcast. Honestly, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, like this cool. Is it. Like, I mean, like, you know, it's cool because we've worked so hard to create this whole community, to get in a position where we have a schedule every day, and we have that commitment, and then we can actually be like, all right, every Thursday night we're drinking wine.
Yeah.
We're drinking
Yeah.
wine and going on the podcast. We're going to promote it. We're going to advertise it. We're going to get fans involved.
Yeah.
Like that is pretty cool. I honestly look forward to these nights.
Me too, dude. Me freaking too. This is like my favorite podcast that we do.
Yeah.
Like, for obvious reasons.
Obviously. And it's like, you know, with other, I love doing all podcasts, but this one, it's like, there's no notebook on the table. You know, there's no like goal to accomplish. It's just, let's just drink. Well, actually, the only goal is to just drink wine.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just to drink the wine.
My goal is to finish my bottle tonight.
I'm like slowly changing my opinion because like I gotta work tomorrow morning, but I'm like, fuck, I kind of want to drink it.
Oh, yeah. Wait a second. Sorry, I accidentally turned off my mic, but it's good.
Oh, good shit.
We're good. Okay, but yes, yeah. For me, I don't work tomorrow, so like I kid you not, I set up my schedule with my boss where I work Monday to Thursday, and then I specifically took off Friday because I knew that I would be doing this. So it's working out.
Good stuff. I gotta get there, man.
You gotta get there.
I gotta get there. Alrighty, what else do we got coming in? Okie doke. Oh, another one from Josh Winnett 15.
Hey, Josh,
Interesting.
showing up big tonight. What does he
this
got?
is cool.
Yeah.
What's your favorite beer/ale? Like, if you got a go-to beer, or what's your favorite one? Because
Yeah.
this is a tough question for me.
It's tough because I know there are better beers in the world
Well,
that I like.
It's like, you know,
But I don't
it's
have-
difficult because, like, what's your favorite one? I probably don't get my favorite one very often because my
Exactly.
favorite one's too fucking expensive.
Exactly.
What's my go-to one?
What's my go-to?
It's like, you know, probably maybe Michelob?
Michelob. I was going to
Yeah.
say mine's Michelob.
Probably Michelob Ultra.
Or for me, I like Corona. I know you don't like the Corona.
I like Corona with a lime.
lime, yeah.
I don't like it by itself. But yeah, like Michelob is a super light and easy. I got some Alexander Keiths in the fridge. I
like
really
Alexander Keiths
like
too.
Alexander Keiths.
They're honestly top 3 for me.
Yeah, like what's my favorite beer of all time?
It's gotta. Okay. My favorite beer, as of in our area, when I am feeling like I want to spend a little bit of money, is Jelly King.
Jelly King. I knew you were gonna say that.
Jelly King.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that.
Fucking yeah. Anyone who's downtown and who is like around Ossington or ever been around Ossington.
Hey, hold up! Don't be promoting this too much, dog.
damn it.
They gotta pay us for promotion.
Okay, so low key, we contacted them to try and like get their beers on our show so we could drink them, but did they respond at all?
Nope, they did not respond. They did not respond.
Well, I hope someone that works for.
Are they watching right now?
Oh, I hope
One
so.
of the employees of XYZ is watching right now. Like,
And it's like, that's me. Because I did give away the name. I did say Ossington.
oh, okay. Actually, that's not the name.
But it's not the name, but I gave away the area.
That is the
so
area.
area with beer. Do the math if you're from Toronto. You know where that. You know what we're talking about.
Yeah. No, but the Jelly King is sweet, dude. I'm gonna say my answer is gonna be I haven't had it yet. I haven't had my favorite
nice.
beer yet because I do think that there are another reason why I want to like go to Europe so goddamn bad, man. It's like, can you imagine like straight up like we're in a completely different country, like at a brewery in fucking Britain right now, like trying different craft beers. They're like telling me like what the notes are in this shit, and I'm like, I can't even.
Oh my God.
Like that's my favorite beer ever. I haven't had it yet.
Yeah, like that would be awesome. And I'm also thinking about my favorite. I'm thinking about also in Europe. The place I want to go to drink beer, like the experience of drinking beer. I want to go to Ireland.
Yeah,
literally
yeah,
Ireland.
Yeah,
So-
no, it'd be fucking amazing.
That's
dude.
amazing.
It'd be freaking honestly. Okay, this is my answer. Beer to me comes along with an experience, and I want to have a beer. I want to have that favorite beer with that experience. I
Yeah.
gotta be in that environment.
So then when you drink it again, you'll always know.
I'll be remembering that trip that
Yep.
we took when we were like 22, 23 years old, and we were in Britain and Ireland and Spain, Amsterdam, wherever. Right now, I'm like, yes, I remember that.
Bro, every time I drink bottled Bush beer, you know what I think of?
Your uncle?
No.
Who?
Camping. Our first year camping.
Is that what you drank when you?
That's
went?
what I drank.
Ah,
Bottled
shit, eh?
Bush beer. So after we graduated high school, totally legal. But we all drank. We drank some beers.
I think we drank a lot of beers.
We drank a lot of beers.
We drank a fair amount of beers on that one.
Yeah. It was oh man, that was time. That was just I remember we'd get back from like, I don't know, I think we were swimming or we were at the beach and I was like, all right, tonight let's pound the beers.
What do you mean tonight? Every night.
Every night.
Yeah.
But I remember that it was a mission. It was a mission.
Specific,
it was a specific mission when we were getting back.
That trip was awesome.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
I remember that little cliff.
So
with
good.
With the lookout.
So good.
Amazing.
So good.
You guys should have been there.
We could feel bad. Big Blue Jays Today camping trip. It's coming.
Yeah. Could you imagine going on a trip with like 4 fans?
That'd be ridiculous.
Like, holy crap.
Yeah.
We would, guys, I'm sorry, but we would talk a little bit of baseball, but I would want to just fucking kick back.
Well, here's the thing,
enjoy.
though. Like, when we're kicking back, we'd probably end up talking baseball.
Well, yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
that is
it's like somebody would bring up
naturally.
Vladdy, and I'd be like, what?
Vladdy
What are you talking about?
The one Yankee fan we brought here.
We're not bringing the Yankee fans. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, Yankee. Unless you really like you, I don't know. Unless they really like us, I don't know.
Another question.
Right. Oh, this is a longer one. I think this one's from you. Oh, this one's definitely from you.
What?
Because it's Garrett Cole in the question. Nick loves Garrett Cole.
I do love Garrett Cole. I think he's awesome.
Okay, the question is, would you rather take a Garrett Cole fastball to the face or have Miguel Sano hit you in the nuts with a baseball bat as hard as he can? I already know my answer. Because I've been hit in the face, not with a 100-mile-per-hour fastball, but my answer is I'd get hit in the face with a Garrett Cole fastball.
I think I'd have to take the nuts, dude.
Dude, the nuts with a bat swing could implode your balls.
But I actually think that a 100-mile-per-hour fastball straight to the forehead could potentially give you brain damage for life.
Do I have a helmet on?
No. No, it's like he's
I'm
over.
picturing a helmet, damn it.
Yeah, it's like you can't move and the ball is going like straight to your forehead, or like it's gonna destroy your jaw and nose. Like it's
okay, because I was picturing I'd be at bat and I have a helmet on.
No.
Okay.
No, like you gotta like stand there. It's like a fucking like horrible baseball firing squad. And it's like guys like just like that, you know?
I feel like I'm in a torture snare, and they're like, "You gotta choose."
Yeah, you
I'm
gotta
like,
choose. You gotta choose.
Fuck my balls.
It's just I actually think that like I'm not gonna die from the balls, but there's an actual percent chance that I could fucking die.
Not my balls.
Yeah,
because
dude.
I'm leaning towards the balls.
Yeah.
But not my balls.
They would
gone.
explode. They would
be
explode.
gone.
Yeah,
Oh
like,
my
they're
god.
gone, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah. They're toast. They're no more.
See,
They're sacrificed.
Do I want to take the quick way out, or do I want to suffer?
Yeah, like that's
No.
kind of what it is, dude. It's like, do you want to? But maybe there's a chance that they survive, but I don't know, man.
Fuck,
Miguel
okay.
Sano is a big boy.
Okay,
he's a big boy.
I would have to take the balls because now I'm picturing like people getting hit in the head with a fast. Like in middle
mile
school,
per hour.
in middle school, I threw a dodgeball at a girl. At middle school, I threw a dodgeball at a girl's face, and she got knocked out.
Yeah.
That's a dodgeball. It's a foam dodgeball.
Yeah, dude. Like here's my thinking. Like if it hits your mouth, all your teeth and your jaw is destroyed. It's gone now. You can't speak anymore. You're probably paralyzed. If it hits your forehead, you're lucky. Best case scenario, like serious brain damage. Worst case, you're dead. So I think I'd need to take the balls too. Oh god, I can't believe
It's gonna be the worst fucking feeling. Spreading my legs.
Oh no!
There's Miguel Sano doing his warm-up swings. He does one quick one just to get you a witness of what it's gonna be. I'm like, holy moly! The guy with one of the hardest hard ball rates or exit velocities. It's the hardest exit velocity in a baseball.
Oh Jesus!
All right, it's to the balls. It's to the balls.
Please, God, never let me have to choose.
I want to hear what other people think. I think, oh my God. The balls. Is it? No, it's you. It's you. Oh my God, my balls.
Yeah, they'd be gone.
Oh no.
All right, I think this is coming in from a viewer. So Devlin, sorry if I butcher this, Fantasy asks, do you think it is possible for Jordan Romano to get reliever of the year?
Ooh.
I didn't even realize that was an award.
Haters won it twice.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, no. Like, as much as I do love Jordan Romano, you know, Toronto boy, GTA region boy. But yeah, no. He would literally, because usually relievers of the year are closers.
Well,
They're typically
that was
closers.
my thing. I was gonna say that the only thing holding me back from saying like, oh, like he's talented enough to do it, is Kirby Yates is standing in front of him, you know?
Yeah.
It's like in football when you got a running back in front of your backup running back, and it's like, well, there's not enough opportunities here.
You can't get the most scrimmage yards if you're backup.
And
You know?
Jordan Romano is going to be backup. He will get some saves, I think. But in the end, Kirby Yates is going to be the guy that they look to, I think.
Yeah, it's Yates' job until it's not Yates'
Until proven
job.
otherwise.
Exactly. So
So we'd have to hope on either, which I don't want to hope on, but we'd have to hope on Yates to either completely suck or get injured for long term.
I agree, but then I just thought, was the question, will he get it this year or in the future? Because that isn't that. You know.
God damn it! Why did I do this? Will he get possible? Do you think it's possible for Jordan Romano to get reliever of the year? That's all the question was.
Then, if it's this year, no, not at all.
Right.
In the future, sure, I'll say it's possible.
Well, okay, he'd need to be lights out this year, I think. I don't know what his contract. I feel like it's not going to be with the Blue Jays.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, cause when I think about Liam Hendricks, and I thought about him when he was with the Jays, he wasn't the closer. He was the setup guy. You know what I mean? But he was a good setup guy. Wasn't the best setup guy. But he was good. I think Jordan Romano was better than Liam Hendricks when he was with the Jays. I do agree. I will say
I didn't realize that we had Liam Hendricks.
we had Liam Hendricks. We had Liam Hendricks.
Fuck me.
Yeah, we had Liam Hendricks for a few years, and then he was our setup man, and Jordan Romano, I think, is better than him. However, you know, there might come a time when we have to release Jordan Romano, or like just not sign him back. Maybe we sign another closer, but I think that he is talented enough where the possibility is he lands in a closing role and he takes off.
Got to get the opportunities, though.
He's got to get the opportunity.
Step one. That's step one for him, for sure.
So,
opportunities.
Yes, it's possible.
It's possible.
It's possible. I will agree. I will agree. All right. This one comes from Ethan Cross 1234.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Shut up! Shut up! Demon. They say, I think Steven Matz will have a really good year. Do you?
Okay, let's qualify really good year. What would be a really good year for Steven Matz?
For Steven Matz, a really good year, 3.9. 3.9 ERA will be a really good year for
How
Steven
many
Matz.
innings?
160.
160, 3.9.
Yeah.
Oh, do I think Steven Matz is going to do 160, 3.9?
Honestly, my gut reaction is no.
Fuck. It's like,
But there's a chance.
honestly, man, I'm getting, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like my heart or something is getting like higher on Steven Matz. It's like
Just like me with Ray. My heart is getting high on Ray.
Yeah, like I've been feeling Steven Matz a bit. I've been like I'm kind of vibing with him. I kind of want him.
I do vibe. I think a 3.9 is within range of Steven
Definitely
Matz.
within range.
Yeah.
What's not with it, what I feel like might be a bit of a stretch is the innings. I don't know if he's going to get 160.
If he's fully healthy.
Yeah, I mean, if he's fully healthy and I also just don't know about Montoya, bro. Like how many innings are these guys gonna go? Like even if he is pitching scoreless, like are we gonna take him out in the 4th still? Like God only knows.
I hope not.
I don't. Yeah, I hope not too. I hope not too.
Like
I don't know.
I'm gonna say the likelihood of him doing that. I like my percentages. Is like 25.
25% chance that he does that 1 out of 4 times.
He's done it. I think he's done it before.
Oh, he's definitely done it before. He's 1,000% done it.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to increase it a little bit. I'm going to say 33. I'm going to say an exact 1/3.
I actually think the ERA. I'm down with the ERA.
Yeah.
I think he can do that.
Yeah.
It's the innings, you know. I'm not sure.
That is the fucking problem.
That's always the fucking question, bro. I'm just like, do we like even our ace? Like, I'm like, is he gonna get 160? Like, I don't even know. I don't even know. You know,
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Man.
That's why I wish it's like I'm almost like I wish that we had like a DeGrom or a Garrett Cole, but even then I'm like, would they get 200? I don't know.
That's the fucking problem.
I don't know.
Now, I've actually thought about this. This is a theory I've thought about. Montoya. Someone corrected me on this today. Montoya.
Yeah. Even the announcers do say Montoya though.
That's the thing. That's why I was saying Montoya.
Yeah. I say it the same. I know that it's Montoya, but I still say
Montoya. But anyway, so Montoya, my theory is that because it was such a quick ramp up of 2 weeks, that maybe he started the season a little, cappy on our starting pitching because of the fact that we didn't have a lot of time to warm up.
Well, also that was a universal thing around the league too. He wasn't alone by that. I remember fantasy purposes, even my studs were getting pulled a little early when they were doing well. This was kind of across the league because I never really understood it. They were like, it's a shortened season. We got to ramp them up. But I'm like, bro, it's a shortened season. Just put them into it. Like, you don't need to ramp them up for dick right now.
Right.
You're in the ramp up time.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm not a manager. But I hope that you're right about that because that would mean that this year where we see, like, I do want Ryu to go for over 185.
Me too.
I feel like he should.
Absolutely. I want to see Ryu hitting 7, 8, 9 innings, which only until the end of the season did we see. I think I saw like one 7-inning game. And when I saw that, I was like, he's out for the 7th. What?
Yeah.
I think it wasn't until August, the second month, when we actually saw that. So, I hope that is the case. If that is the case, then Steven Matz will get 160 for me if he's healthy.
Fucking, I'm just gonna say yes. Steven Matz is gonna have a good year.
Let's go!
Let's go, Steven Matz.
Yeah,
you're up, bro. You're up.
Yeah, it's me.
Hit me with it. Hit me with your best shot. Oh.
This one's by Christopher Zinchetta.
Oh, he's in a couple, or he's in a fantasy league.
Christopher! I know. Hey, Christopher.
What's good, dude? What's good? I talk to you all the time on Instagram.
I know his picture too. It's the fucking guy in the red jersey.
Yeah. It's batting, doing a bat thing.
Doing a bat thing in the red jersey.
Got you.
Got it.
What does he got to say, man?
He says,
"Fuck it, I don't give a fuck about
work." Who gives him? You'll be fine. It's one bottle.
I'll be fine.
It's one bottle, guys. So to some people, one bottle might be a lot, but to us, one bottle is just enough.
I hope my parents aren't still watching.
No, my mom watches, I think, every single one. But
Does she?
I think so. She says
the wine unwinds too. Could I have some?
Yeah. She actually. Oh yeah, go
green?
for it.
No. Some green.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good.
She says she actually wanted to watch it when I went home for my birthday week. And she wanted to watch the full Wine on Wine. And I was like, Mom, I don't want to watch the full Wine on Wine with you. Like, there could be some things that only you can see that I can't be in the same room with. Like talking about my balls being hit and dick splitting. Like, I don't know.
Can I have the spoon?
Oh yeah. Anyway,
seems like a weird request to ask after you've talked about dick splitting, but whatever.
What, a spoon?
Yeah, I don't know. I keep going.
Anyway, Christopher says, why Kevin Bigio is so underrated and why the Jays should sign Bartolo to be their number 2? Holy shit.
Jeez.
Bartolo?
We got a couple of questions.
Okay, so first one is why Kevin Bigio is so underrated. Underrated by the league?
Okay, here's my thing.
Yeah.
I don't think he's actually that underrated by the league. I think that
No,
announcers properly rate him.
Yeah.
However, now I think he's getting underrated by the manager because it's like at this point, it seems like a sure thing that he's going to bat 7th. It feels like this is what's been decided. And I don't even get that. I don't even get that at all, man. Like this is clearly... And if this is what you mean by underrated, by me saying this is clearly somebody who is not elite with the bat, which I believe based on what he's done up until this point is true. He is below average with his bat. What he's exceptional at is getting on base. I don't understand why we have somebody who is a specialist at getting on base batting in the lower half. That should be the top of the lineup sort of thing.
Agreed, man.
So I think if anyone underrates him, it's Charlie fucking Montoya. Montoya.
Montoya. Yeah, I fucking agree. I am, like I've been saying throughout these podcasts, I am becoming a little bit more comfortable with Semien being on the team because of the whole idea that he has potential. But I want that potential in the 7th spot.
Yeah.
Because that potential is what really lengthens the lineup.
You know who else has potential? Bigio.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
And the thing is, like, we've already seen what he can do. And like I've said this last year, he is the most professional young player on that team. When it comes to his, I don't know about his workouts and shit and his routine, but when it comes to the plate, most professional fucking hitter I've ever seen.
Dude, why are our favorite players batting in the bottom? Mine is Lourdes. Yours is Bigio. I'm like, these to me look like the most complete players. Why are they batting in the bottom?
To lengthen the lineup.
I don't even fucking understand.
The lineup. Don't you understand? We have to lengthen the lineup. But Montoya, don't you understand? The lineup is already lengthened.
Yeah. And you know what? Here's my fucking thing, dude. Semien. Oh, Semien. Okay, you know, fucking Semien.
Say
fucking
it.
Semien.
What do you
I'm just
thinking?
like, if this guy wants to be MVP, he can be MVP, but let him earn it in the 7th spot. If
he has to earn it.
If he's kicking ass, he's on a new team right now.
Yeah,
you don't
you
just
have to earn
unless
it.
You're like fucking Trout or Harper or some shit. You don't walk into a team and immediately bat sack. It's like this guy needs to fucking earn this shit. When you're batting like fucking 200 last year. Bigio was not batting 200 last year. He was getting on base an elite amount of the
I
time.
knew exactly what Bigio was doing last year. I expected it and it happened. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I fucking want Marcus Semien in the 7th spot. That was a lock for me.
Dog, he was almost leading the league in walks. He was close. He was
Very
close.
He was like 7 or 8 away.
Right up there with Harper, with the
Santana,
elite, with like some of these elite freaking walkers, or elite hitters, bro. It's like you're gonna tell me that you'd put Bryce Harper down in the fucking like 7th spot?
Granted, Bryce Harper has a better bat.
Yeah, Bryce Harper is an elite player. maybe a bad analogy. Bad analogy there, but Bryce Harper's got like 50 home run upside, like on his best season. But
I hear what you're saying. Bigio is already an established player for this franchise. He should bat 2, at least 1, 2. George Springer's got the 1 lockdown. It's clear. Bat Bigio fucking 2. I've never been more clear.
yeah,
It's never been more clear.
Or, you know, I'd even be okay if, you know, Bigio batted first and we did a thing where it was like now like George Springer is 3rd and Bichette is 2. Like, okay, fine, whatever. I just want him in the top. I want him in the top.
Get him in the top. Get him on base.
Yeah, get him on base. You know?
He's gonna get on base.
Like, I like Rowdy. I like Kirk. And they're great down in the bottom 8, 9 spot. But I still want this guy to get on base for, you know, Bichette, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Teoscar, Lourdes, all of these guys.
And he will.
And he's gonna.
Is Semien gonna get on base? I think both. I think Bigio has a better on base percentage than fucking.
All right, well, let's fucking say it right now, dude. Will Bigio have a better year than Semien this year? I say yes.
I think so.
I say yes.
I think so. In terms of what? What quantifies that? Because if we're talking like
overall, everything. Okay, how about this? OPS.
OPS? Yep, I think Bigio
got better, dude. I say that Lourdes and Bigio both have better OPSs than fucking Semien does this guy.
And please prove me wrong, because that just creates like good problems for our team. But I do think that if I were to put my money where my mouth is, that those guys.
I would bet on them, dude. I would bet on them. I'm so sure about Lourdes. I'm so sure about fucking Bigio right now.
I want to.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's enter a second part and why the Jays should sign Bartolo as their number 2.
Not very. I'm not as familiar with who that is.
He's an older pitcher, retired a few years ago, but I think to be honest, I haven't thought about Bartolo's a fucking meme to me. We shouldn't sign Bartolo unless he's literally like dealing in a league and it's like still dealing. Then it's like, okay, let's take a flyer for really cheap, and maybe he becomes.
This guy's probably chilling on his couch right now.
Yeah, well, he's pretty active.
Oh,
yeah. So I don't even know. I'm sorry, Christopher. I don't even know. He's not gonna be our number 2 or will ever be our or be on the team or play baseball again.
What else do we got?
All right. Also, I'm just checking time. I'm sorry to be a time person.
Yeah.
What's 8:06? When did we start?
No idea.
It's like 7:15.
Okay, Cody Mayo asks
Hey,
this.
shout out Cody
Mayo.
Patreon.
We love you, bro. We love you. Your last/favorite meal and what major leaguer would you eat it with? Cool.
That is cool.
It's a cool question.
That's cool. All right.
Cool question.
My last meal has got to be like an absolute beautiful burger from somewhere. I love burgers. They are my favorite thing on the planet. I would take probably, no one's going to know this unless you're from Toronto, but like a Frankie's burger. Probably the Hogtown with all the bacon.
Hogtown's pretty good, yeah.
So good. I would take that and I would probably eat it with, who would I eat it with? That's a good question. You know, fuck it, Bigio. I'll eat it with Bigio. I want to pick his brain a little bit before I die.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time choosing my MLB player that I would do it with, but I think my meal would for sure be like a beautifully cooked, like ribeye steak. Steak with like some fucking like lovely mushrooms and asparagus and some red wine, something like super classy and just like oof, like we're elite right now. And who would I eat that with? Oh man, that is so hard, dude. There's so many people that I want to talk to and watch eat steak.
You know what? I'm going to change mine. Sorry, Bigio. I want to talk to Mike Trout.
Yeah.
Just because he's the greatest player of my generation.
Well, I was thinking Mike Trout too, and I was like, I don't know, man. Like, who do I want to talk to? Okay, let's keep going, and I'm going to answer this at some point during the remainder of this.
Okay.
I'm still thinking.
I see one. This is the long one. I know I'm going to get it. This one's a long one. Oh my goodness. Where do I start? Here. No, this one. This is where I start. Okay. All right. So Nick wrote this. I remember him writing this. The year is 2020. Fuck, I fucked up already. The year is 2250. There is a new league now called the MLRB, or Major League Robot Baseball. The robots challenge the humans to a 7-game series, but then don't show up to the game. Oh shit, robots, you fucking assholes.
Yeah, what the hell?
Oh no. They used it as a distraction. Oh boy. Now they have attacked the capital of the U.S. It is now overrun by baseball. Are all the security of the U.S. Capitol at this baseball game?
It's a massive game. Could you imagine that? The best robots versus the best humans. We're finally having this battle.
But the government has no security covering the White House tonight.
It's the biggest sporting event of the universe.
Entire world is at this.
The entire world is watching this game right now.
All right, so now they've attacked the U.S. Capitol. It is now overrun by baseball robots. 5 years later, after the Great Robot Wars, quote, the Great Robot Wars, end quote, we all live in a robot hell. But there's hope. Oh boy, I already know this is gonna go. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is long lost ancestor of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Like I didn't get that. He leads a daring mission to retake the world from the robots. His weapon? A baseball bat.
Of course.
In the final battle against robot Mike Trout. In the final battle against robot Mike Trout, Vlad Jr. is hurled a 200 mile per hour grenade. and bats it right at robot Mike Trout, blowing him and his minions straight to robot hell. I'm curious to where this is going. The world rejoices, the Guerrero family line. This is not a question. This is purely just a fact.
So now all of you guys know. You got that to look forward to. Vladdy Guerrero is going to have a very important line of
duty.
Yeah.
Get ready, Vladdy Guerrero Jr. Your fifth deceased, your fifth down generation child is going to defeat Mike Trout.
Have something very important to do. Movies will be made. Things will be done.
Religions will be made. From this experience.
Bro. Are you kidding me?
I would praise
this would be
Vlad Jr. times 6.
Can you actually imagine if we're in a literal robot hell, like we're doing the robot's bidding, and so I picture us like mining ore with baseball bats and shit.
It has to be baseball bats. Yeah, it's the worst fucking method to get rocked.
Yeah, it's like we're not getting anything. This is so
the
not
bats. I'm like, my bat keeps breaking. No, keep going. You with the splinters carving it.
Robot Garrett Cole is like, whoosh, keep going. Whoosh, throwing like fucking like 200 mile per hour like rocks at us.
It has to be robot Garrett Cole.
It's like these just all the robot MLB players are fucking us right now, dude. But Vladdy Guerrero, we should make a movie out of this, god damn it.
We could. This is what we're doing when we're 50 years old. We're like, we've done it.
This is the next robot kingdom, bro.
Yo.
One of us has to play Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladdy Jr. times 6.
And one of us can play like Boba Fett Jr. And we gotta fight our way out of the fucking robot hell.
No, I'm trying to help our audience with the reference to Robot Kingdom.
They're gonna have no idea, dude.
Maybe in the future, just maybe in the future, we might have. This is gonna be like when we're at like 30,000 followers. Hopefully, we have goals for that. But if we get 30,000, we're gonna have this extended Patreon shit with YouTube, and you might get a series called Robot Kingdom.
You might get the best fucking series of your goddamn life, friends.
Yeah.
Members.
You know what we got to do? We got to release that first season. We've already made a season, boys and girls. We've already made a season of Robot Kingdom before we started this podcast. We got to do that, and then once the podcast is there, we got to make season 2, baby.
Oh, I'm so ready to make. We got to edit the last episode.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, because that was the last episode.
Yeah. And we gotta for season 2. It'd be so funny because season 2, it's like, wait, these guys got older. You know what I mean? Like, the whole joke is that it's a bad production, but so it's funny that like the season 2 is like 5 years later or something.
Yeah, shout out. Pedal. You ain't got no pedal.
You ain't got no pedal.
Shout out You Ain't Got No Pedal because like 2 years ago or some shit, we were drinking and I stumbled upon with my ex-girlfriend at the time, we stumbled upon You Ain't Got No Pedal, which is Adam's old YouTube
like
channel.
high school, like in middle school.
Not even high school. It was the middle school shit that really stuck out. It was that 12-year-old, 13, 14, 15-year-old stuff that stood out, and I remember watching it, and like I thought it was the funniest thing that I ever seen ever, and I was like, bro, like you hit gold.
Yeah.
Like, you hit gold. We got to do this.
Because the whole joke is that it's trying to be like a Hollywood $80 million project. But all we have is household tools. And a camcorder.
Yeah, we play all of the parts. There's like so many different parts. We play all of them, and we're never in a shot like it's like I'm always recording or Adam's always recording. It's like it's the most ridiculous thing you guys will ever watch ever if we ever release it.
So 30,000 subs, that's what you'll see. I guarantee it. This is we've always been thinking, like, what are we gonna do with Robot Kingdom?
Oh, we gotta put it out, dude. The OGs would love the Robot Kingdom.
Oh my god.
They would love
Oh
the
my
Robot
god.
Kingdom.
Oh my god. Okay. I think it's almost time to wrap this up. I hate
one more.
All right, fuck
One
it.
more.
This is our channel.
One more.
Please go ahead. I think
you grabbed the last
story.
one, eh? You got the story.
It's kind of fitting that I pulled the story. I think it's funnier because I see your reaction to it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, this is such a good one to end on because we got another fight question.
Okay.
See, if we had a producer and shit, like it was
like,
it's like
oh
question.
shit.
All right. Nelson Cruz stumbles upon wait.
Go ahead. Find it.
I fucked up a word right now. Okay. Nelson Cruz stumbles upon the starting lineup of name a team.
The Toronto Blue Jays.
Nelson Cruz stumbles upon the starting lineup of the Toronto Blue Jays, who are currently 11 out of 10 drunk. They are fucking blackout, dog.
Oh, shit.
They are blackout.
Damn it.
They are all. So you got nine starting lineup guys right now.
Vlad, Bo,
They are
Bigio,
all
Simeon,
completely
Springer, Rowdy. Like they're all hammered.
Who wins in a brawl? Nelson Cruz or
The Toronto
nine?
Blue Jays. Locking that shit down.
Blackout though?
Oh yeah, dude. When you're blackout, your muscle takes you into it. Like it's no brain, but I think if 11 or 9 dudes take on fucking Nelson, yeah, absolutely. They'll just pin him.
Dude, I honestly think it all depends on how blackout is blackout.
Okay, if they're blackout, like
yeah, no.
like then no, but like
if they're like fucking like Nelson Cruz is here and there and they're not seeing Nelson Cruz properly
but I think at least 2 of the 9 figure it out and get him.
Okay, that's a question. Do you think that 2 of the 9 Blue Jays who are still blackout drunk could take Nelson Cruz?
Yes, because I think one of them's got like heat. Oh, if it's a Rowdy, that's blackout. I think Rowdy's aware and he fucking nails.
I mean, like one haymaker from Rowdy would do a lot. Granted,
I'm going.
Let's give some respect to where like Nelson Cruz is a big man. He's a big boy.
That's why I think we need at least 2. But I think, upside of like 5 or 7, could easy. You're done, Nelson Cruz. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
The Blue Jays got your number.
Yeah.
Even if they're blackout drunk. I would love to see that.
I would love to. This is a fight question, dog. Like this is what I want. This is what I want to watch, bro.
Yeah.
I want like the bus to pull up to like Fight Island, UFC, and like you see like 9 Toronto Blue Jays stumble out of the bus, like Gritchick is puking on the ground, and like Vladdy is like got his shirt off, like fucking doing whatever, and then you see Nelson Cruz walk out of like
ready,
he's walk out of like his fucking like limousine or whatever, like he's good, like he's like
Yeah, he's fully loose.
You know, it's like you see these like 9 dudes like stumble into the ring.
I think it's gonna definitely be the Jays. There's no question.
Like we do have the numbers.
We have the fucking numbers.
We do have the numbers.
And the thing is, when you're drunk, you know, because like Bichette's not a fighter, Vladdy's not a fighter, but when they're hammered and you're put in a ring and you're blackout, now you're a fighter. You're a fucking fighter now. So
yeah, so as long as they're serviceable when they're
they
blackout.
can do it. No, at least half of them will be. 4.5.
Yeah.
Serviceable.
Yeah. Dude, who do you think out of the Blue Jays probably parties the hardest?
Rowdy.
You think Rowdy?
Who parties more? It's gotta be fucking Rowdy.
Like out of the starting lineup of
Assuming
batters?
that Rowdy's the DH.
Well, I think that like chubby Vlad partied pretty hard.
I just don't see him being a party kind of guy, you know? I never saw him like that.
Think about this.
Rowdy, man.
I don't know if Rowdy really parties though.
It's gotta be Rowdy.
He just seems so serious.
But like he also seems like he
Kirk? Maybe Kirk.
Maybe. My money's on Rowdy.
On Rowdy.
Rowdy
like,
fucking
really sent it.
Rowdy got some frat brawls.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
do feel like Rowdy.
He got Rowdy.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
that's his fucking name,
that is
you know?
in his fucking name. You're absolutely right. I can't discredit you on that one. I'm trying to think of anyone else. Yeah, no, maybe Rowdy. Rowdy.
That always reminds me of like Futurama, that president.
Or like whatever he
It's
does.
from the fucking 60s, 70s. He was horrible. Richard Nixon. That's the guy. When on Futurama, that's his impression. All right.
Is that it, dude? Have we unwind?
I think
bit.
This is the last bit of my wine. Here we go. Cheers.
Not quite there yet because I only made the decision to do it a little bit later than you did, but we're here now, mate.
I'm unwinded.
Yeah, we probably got to go live on Relevant later, eh? Hey,
That's
guys,
right.
check us out on Relevant. We go live pretty much every Thursday night, and we're like this.
Literally, you get, like we said in our last podcast, you get the aftermath of this shit. Yeah, did we make it?
Like, if anyone is actually still watching this, like, thank you very much. But also, like, check out the Relevant on Thursday nights because they get fucking naughty. They get naughty.
I've checked out our last Wine on Wine audience retention. It's usually about 10% at this point.
Yo!
Which is like
For that
pretty nice.
freaking well, 10% of people that are still... I'm so shocked that 10% of people like act like, what? You guys listen to me? You guys listen to me?
And you know what? Respect and thank you. Because like you guys really make this channel what it is.
But you know what's fucked up, dude? Like, I'm not that smart or good at things. You know,
I think you give yourself less credit than you can do.
You're absolutely right. I am pretty elite.
Yeah. No, you're definitely way smarter and you can do a lot more things than you give yourself credit to. You know? You can do it, Nick.
Thanks, buddy.
Look what we've done.
Right?
We've drank wine.
Yeah, we've literally just gotten fucking drunk tonight, dude.
Yeah, like this is a, you know, a specific example, but, you know, I don't know what's going with this.
This is the wine and wine.
Win and win.
Oh, I wish that we had a silly sip. Silly sip. I'm silly. Yeah. That's a like, dude, like, you know that sound when Mario like goes down or like gets eaten or some shit. It's like wow, or it's like wow, 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 wow.
Oh yeah.
You know, and it's like that's what happens when your wine goes out.
Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, we need a producer.
Yeah, producer.
We need more money.
And
hey guys, let us know if you guys would go fund us.
Let us know. I mean, like, usually for videos, we always ask, what do you think about the topic we talked about? But, like, let us know how you guys are.
Yeah, dude. So, how are you guys feeling today?
Yeah.
I'm actually serious, you know, like in your bodies.
Yo, I've been doing some, I told you I've been doing some meditation, but I did another one, like right around supper time. And, like, body felt really good. Like it was just like so good, man.
Right.
Like fucking relaxed, fucking at ease with the world and myself.
Version of meditation is exercise. Do that exercise. That's like what clears my brain every day. Gets my brain like
Yeah, mine is
thin.
Mine is definitely the meditation because I can kind of direct my energy, you know. I kind of honestly, if I were to be any religion, it'd be Buddhism.
Yeah.
Just for that fucking side. Like, I don't believe that. Anyways.
Well, before we get real, let's direct our energy to signing off. So, guys, thank you for watching this ridiculousness, whatever this is.
You can check us out on all of our platforms down in the description. They're all there, like all of our audio platforms.
Dude, can you try say it? Just say it.
Yeah, Google Podcast, Spotify, Anchor, Radio Public, and Breaker.
You can do it.
I do it every fucking time.
I know, but like most times you're like, and you can check us out. Like I know that you struggle with it. I know that you struggle with it a bit. You've talked about how you struggled with it before.
But like 80% of the time, I get it.
You definitely get there. You definitely get there for sure.
Because sometimes I'm caught off guard. I think because you point out that I struggle, that when I'm like, oh shit, it's my turn, I get in my head. But
I don't though, because you pointed out to me, you were like, I struggle with this. This is the first time I've ever said anything.
You've pointed out to me on other podcasts.
Really?
Yeah, you were like, yo, every time you do that, you struggle, and I'm like, what?
Don't get in your head, bro. Prove me wrong.
Don't worry, I've been meditating. I've been very much out of my head recently.
Excellent. So,
yes.
you gotta prove me wrong on that shit.
I just did.
There you go.
But
you can check us out on all those platforms, and also subscribe, like, comment down below. You want a Atlanta Blue Jays jersey? Today, Jays is the freaking code to use. You got to be legal gambling age though, so that kind of sucks. But also, in Relevant, we're probably gonna go live on there in like a little bit. I haven't set a
time,
a time or anything.
Well, let's just do it.
But we'll just go live and see what people think. So if you do join us on Relevant, then you can get that, and it also helps us out because I think they're giving us some sort of deal where we get a couple people on, we get like $250 or some shit. So I don't know, man.
Yeah.
You want to help out the podcast?
Yeah. Literally, guys, download that fucking app. Download it. Relevant. Hello. Done. And as well, if you want to come on the show, just like our boy Steven, you can sign up for our Patreon. It's also in the description down below. And we just have a good time. We just have a good time.
Good time.
A good
Yo,
time.
should we start a acoustic band? Let us know, guys. With our like an a cappella band, like a like a glee club sort of shit, but a little bit more sports related. There's so many things I want to do,
Yeah, I agree. We just need our 9 to 5s to wait. Shout out Steven. I love that, like, we just like spoke it into our podcast and people picked up on it. Like, that was just a me being like, I fucking hate my 9 to 5, and you too, and it's like, fuck the 9 to 5s. Everyone's reciprocating it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I love that. Fuck the 9 to 5s, everyone.
See ya.
Thank you so much for watching.
Fuck the 9 to 5.
Go Jays, go.